everybody. Welcome to another disc golf fantasy disc golf episode. We're going to recap our Open at Flat Creek, and then we're going to talk about some Jonesboro Open. Hopefully you guys tuned into our live show. We just finished doing our live show, our episode 213 on YouTube. You guys need to tune into that if you have not watched it. It's out there. If you just prefer to listen, that's cool. But if you want to go watch, you can. We did a live episode, and it was really cool.
Yeah. And if you're concerned about time, it was just over an hour.
We promise. I will promise you, I will keep them no more than an hour and 30 minutes. But I'm going to try an hour. In other words, I don't want to promise an hour and not do it. But I am only going to keep them. I'm going to try to keep them around an hour. So we're good on that. Not picking on any other people or podcasts
or any other smash. Oh, wait.
Any other smashes out there. So let's talk the Open at Flat Creek. I got through. Ooh, I didn't do so good.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
I ranked 356.
Oh, Bobby.
Is that in Answer Man or Fantasy?
That's in Answer Man.
Fantasy.
Right, the only one I have is Disc Golf Answer Man.
Oh, Bobby.
I didn't do the other ones.
Let me get to Answer Man.
Guess what? You beat me.
Oh, you forgot to.
I forgot to put picks in this week.
So
I completely forgot.
So what place did you get?
356.
All right, I got 191.
Dang.
No, it's not that good, though.
It's better than me.
Yes.
How many points? I got 1,040 points.
I got 1126.
What hurt me so bad?
Who'd you pick?
Why do you hurt me so bad?
Why do you hurt?
I picked Bradley Williams, which got me 220.
Good choice.
Pick.
Good
James
choice.
Conrad got me 250.
Another good choice.
Pick.
Barsby.
Okay.
Got me 104, and then Peter McBride.
I picked Peter McBride also.
He didn't do so good.
And which is interesting because I feel like that course is just to pick your angle. Like there's plenty of decently easy shots. I feel like Peter would play really well out there. Maybe he just was off a little bit.
Who was your ladies?
My ladies was Sarah Holcomb and Jessica Weiss.
Yep.
Solid.
That's not bad.
Sarah got me good points.
Man, I went back and forth. Okay, and here's the reason that I didn't pick this female. So I picked Katrina, and she won. Perfect.
Solid.
And then I went back and forth because my I used a pretty decent bit of salary on the men's side. So I went back and forth on picking Stephanie Vincent, who is an Austin local who would have played there more, or Rebecca Cox, because Rebecca has been playing really well this year. And when I chose Rebecca, that left like I don't remember, 18 ratings points on the table or something. And I just I was like, man, I'm just going to max my rating points. I'm going to pick Stephanie. She's a local. So I gave her the nod. And Rebecca ended up getting third at this tournament, which is great for her. She's rated 897. And she beat Jessica Weiss, rated 944, beat Stephanie 915.
Wasn't she was leading at one point, right?
Yes, she was. She was leading after two.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, that ended up. So Stephanie ended up getting me 110 points. It's not like she played bad. She got sixth. But yeah, Rebecca would have been a good pick. On the men's side, I picked James Conrad, awesome. Bradley Williams, awesome. Ricky Wysocki, awesome. And then I also picked Peter McBride. And he just
Ricky. How many points did he get you?
220. He tied for third.
Wow, that's good. Yeah. He tied for what? Fifth?
Third.
Mm-hmm.
At least I think so. And then yeah, Peter just had a tough weekend, but that happens to us. Everybody has tough weekends sometimes.
I haven't even watched any of the covers.
Who were your picks?
I picked nobody. I didn't think anybody was going to do good,
But
so I just didn't do it.
I'm just going to play it safe. Nobody.
Do they have coverage of it out there? I thought I saw some.
Yeah, there's some post-produced stuff from Northern Lights. The same guy who captured Eric's eagle at Memorial this year. Not even that good of an eagle, though. I mean, it's probably like everybody eagles that hole. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, to be fair, I've done it twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I have done it twice.
Oh, that's that had to be the only eagle in the field. Or not in the Masters field, but probably on the weekend.
Yeah,
I would think so.
Yeah,
that's pretty sick.
So the person that got number one for Open at Flat Creek for Disc Golf Answerman was Stixage. Stixage.
Dude, it's not getting any better.
All right, so he got 1,033 points.
So he picked James and then two of the third place finishers, Joel Freeman and Bradley Williams, and then he got Kevin Jones. Kevin finished in... Where did Kevin finish in? I guess still tied. Oh, he tied for seventh. So yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, he got some good points up
Yeah,
there.
the only way he could have improved is if he picked Landon Knight instead of Kevin Jones on the men's side.
Now I'm
'Cause he's under
gonna
that.
sound like an ignoramus, like probably more so than I
Okay.
normally do when it comes to this stuff. I've never heard of. Have I ever heard of Joel Freeman? Should I have heard of Joel Freeman?
Joel is a Colorado player.
Okay.
He's been sponsored by Innova for a little while. He's rated 10 something.
Wasn't he on lead card
10,
at
14.
Vegas?
Yeah, he ended up getting second or third at Vegas.
Yeah, he was the guy at Vegas that played really well.
Mhm. So
Colorado dude.
he's been good for quite a little while, but he's really been on the up and up this year. He's rated 10-14 right now.
And if you're Joel Freeman listening or know Joel Freeman, no offense.
Joel's a cool cat. He
Yeah.
will not be
I
offended.
just don't know. I just don't.
Bobby just don't know.
I just don't know.
You don't
I
know.
probably recognize his face. I just don't.
I
Recognize
think you
him.
would. And then on the women's side, Sticksage had Sarah Hokum and Katrina Allen. So the
So
top couple of finishers there.
congratulations, Sticksage. I can't remember if we said we're going to give something away from this, but I guess we will.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take a screenshot of you logged in so I know it's you. And then send it to Bobby, Bobby, at dynamicdiscs.com. And I'll send you something from my goodie bag I got over here.
Goodies.
Goodies. So thanks for doing that. Thanks for playing.
Nice.
All right, let's move over to Jonesboro Open. This is, of course, a Disc Golf Pro Tour event. So you're going to have Steve
Steve Dove.
You're going to have
Steve Dodge.
Steve Dodge and his crew out there doing things, doing good things out there. It's, of course, in Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
None of us have played other than Danny.
Mm-hmm.
Danny kind of described the course to us.
And I've watched coverage of it because it was a new event as of last year. Danny has a course walkthrough on his YouTube channel if you'd like to check that out. His name is the Disc Golf Young Kid Thrower. No, it's just Danny Lindahl.
Just look up Danny.
Yeah.
Got a course walkthrough.
But honestly, what Jonesboro plays like is throw as far as you can, and then throw as far as you can again, and then putt, and then do that a lot.
According to the website, the Jonesboro Open is the culmination of a dream. Prior to 2010, Arkansas had 30 disc golf courses. In 2018, they will likely eclipse 100, including 2 at Disc Side of Heaven in Jonesboro in 2013.
That's cool.
The championship course of Disc Side of Heaven was designed to challenge the best of the best. In 2017, it did just that. Not only was it the longest course on tour, it also had tremendous elevation changes, water 100 inches wide trees, and a tremendous risk-reward shots that were a joy to watch as the best players in the world work through the gorgeous April weather.
Yep. It's a long course. Super long.
Throw far, throw far.
What is the game plan when you have a super
Putt
long
far.
course?
Throw far, putt far.
Putt farther.
It's really just make sure that your tee shots on a course like this, there isn't just a whole ton of rough. There's a little bit, and if you find it, then that's bad. You're not going to be happy. But as long as you get decent distance off the tee, pinpoint accuracy isn't at as much of a premium as getting distance. And so some of those longer holes, you could land in anywhere in an 80-foot area, 100-foot area, and be great. As opposed to, Waco is kind of the polar opposite once you get back in the woods.
Yeah.
They're very, very small landing zones.
Tight.
Yeah. So the long throwers are definitely at an advantage out here if they can control that distance and make sure they don't miss any tee shots short, because that could easily take away the prospect of birdie if that happens. So people who played well out here last year, I just looked up the memorial. Let's try that again. I have the Jonesboro Open pulled up from last year. Let's try even that again. I'm pretty sure Ricky went out here last year, right?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure that's right. I'll get to it in just a second. Here it is. Yeah, Ricky took first out here last year. Simon Lizotte got second by 2 strokes. After, I don't know if you guys remember, this was the side of Simon's like 3 or 4 putt that was just really, really super rough. He was putting for eagle and ended up, I think, doubling the hole. I think he went from a 3 to a 6 because it was really windy.
Yeah.
Nico LaCastro got 3rd, Johnny McRae 4th, and Chris Dickerson in 5th. So those were our top finishers last year. Of note, last year Eric Oakley finished 13th out here. He was rated 992, and he was the highest rated under 1,000 rated player at the time. or highest finishing under a 1,000 rated player at the time. Just behind him was Matt Bell in 18th. So yeah, long throwers, you're gonna like it out there.
And the longest thrower is not going to be there.
That's right.
We're just looking at it. It says Simon Lizotte withdraws from Jonesboro Open.
Yeah, he gone.
He gone. We received news early today that Simon Lizotte will not be competing at the Jonesboro Open presented by Prodiscus this week. He's been dealing with back injury, and after consulting with his doctor and trainer, he's decided to withdraw from the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Got to take care of those injuries.
That's right, young man.
These young kids think they can. Huh? According to Danny, there are twice as many people than there was last year. He's hoping his back will allow him to begin competing again at the Glass Blown Open later this month. So good stuff there.
Maybe we'll see another eagle on hole 9. Holy crap. I hope he's not throwing in on you this time.
I guarantee it.
Wait, no, he's not playing there. So sorry.
There's also an article that was put out April 3rd about will Persistent Pierce and Runaway Ricky repeat?
Runaway Ricky.
Well, it definitely won't be Persistent Pierce because she's not playing.
She is playing.
What? She changed her mind?
I don't know. She's on the list.
Her flights got switched around, so she's going to make it now.
Oh, because she was out doing some wedding planning.
Yep, she is
with
currently
Tina, who she's marrying.
Yeah. Wait, what? She is currently in Nantucket.
That's what it sounded like.
Right. with Tina Stenitis planning Tina and Eric's wedding, Eric Oakley's wedding.
Right.
But last we talked, she figured out that she had the days mixed up, so she is going to be back in time to play the Jonesboro Open. So if distance is at a premium, I think Paige is a really good pick on the women's side this week. And she is on the list. So
interesting.
Yep. I picked her.
All right. Well, I'm going to have to go change my picks because
I should make picks this week.
Yeah, you're going to want to make picks.
You're going to want to make picks this.
All right, so let's say who's our winner and let's say who's a kind of a sneaky top 5 choice.
And then sneaky.
And then one
sneaky.
Little outside the top 5, but someone who we think will finish well out here. What do you guys think?
I'm going to go, unless Bobby wants to go.
No, go for it.
I'll pick Eagle McMahon as my champion for this week.
I like that.
For obvious reasons. He's playing excellent this year. He's just killing it. And if it's a course where you're just throwing far, I mean, he throws far. And he's got a great forehand, so he's pretty much just an all-around pretty solid player at this. So, I mean, hard not to choose Eagle McMahon.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that a forehand is super necessary out here, but advantageous to have for sure.
Yeah.
And he's got a good one.
Throwing into some of those greens like Danny had mentioned, coming into the back 9.
Yep.
The way the hole moves, I think he's a good choice.
Yeah, that's a good choice. I like that. All right, Ricky, I believe in you. Don't let me down, because that's what this is about.
Not letting you down.
Yeah, not letting me down. No, I've got Ricky as my winner here to repeat. He's got all the tools. He just hasn't quite put it together to his standards yet this year, and I think he's probably a little tired of that. If I were Ricky and I had won every single event that I played last year, not every single, but a lot, and I'd had kind of a rough start, I'd really be looking to right the ship. So I've got Ricky in there for the W this week. What do you think?
Well, I'm trying a different strategy in that
you're just gonna go 1, 2, 3. You,
yeah, you. Is I picked 2 people that I think are going to do well that are going to give me good points.
Yeah,
just in case I don't put all my eggs in one basket and that one person doesn't do well.
That's actually worked well for the top finishers at the Memorial and what's the other one that they've played already?
Vegas.
Thank you.
And this may not be smart choices, but this is what I'm going with.
I like it.
I have my two big points getters is Chris Dickerson.
Yep.
And Bradley Williams.
Cool. Good choices. Trish Dickerson is one of my picks as well.
Trish Dickerson?
Trish Dickerson. Chris Dickerson is one of my picks as well.
Trish's sister.
He finished 5th here last year, I believe I said.
You did
5th.
say.
Yep.
Yep. And he's got all the distance that he needs. Good forehand, great putter.
And good dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Chris a lot. He'd be my top 5 pick that could definitely get the W. He's very, very good.
Cool.
So on the women's side, did we say we're going to the women's side after that? Or?
Well, I've got one more. guy.
Yeah,
Before we go to the ladies.
we've got
Oh,
the
okay.
top 5 and then kind of the not quite top 5, but still a good finish.
I've still got my top 5.
Yeah.
You guys just kind of went ahead and did your own thing.
Well, Bobby did.
Yeah. He didn't listen.
No, he don't care.
Okay.
He's not lying. I lost track of what he was saying. I just stopped
That's all
listening.
right. Did you know what I just said?
Bobby something.
That sounds right.
Nailed it. No, my another top 5 guy I'm gonna pick is Double G.
Yep, he's in my picks too.
Is he? Yeah. Double G still throws far.
Super far, easy.
Ridiculous.
And listen to this. You know what he's rated right now?
5.
Nope, that's wrong.
No, I don't.
1004.
Wow. That's a good 10. That's a good pick.
That is
Just
a great value
that's like
pick
a,
at 1004.
Like a Dustin Keegan. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
underrated.
Yeah,
Both
he's
of those guys.
He's playing at a much higher level than his rating
Yeah.
indicates.
Double G's. He's especially a course like this. It's hard not to pick him.
Yep. Yeah, if his putter is on, that's going to be the key because
Did you just change your picks?
Yeah, yeah. But I can.
Yeah, that's the whole point of this. Yeah, you can. No, it's great.
Garrett was my alternate.
No, yeah,
And
okay.
then just because I knew that he threw far.
Right.
And then I thought, well, if I could put him, I could maybe put the pick 3 could be something else, So
Yeah.
trying
No.
to play that numbers game.
Double G is a super good pick this
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
I love me some Double G's.
Yep. Who's your top 5 pick, Bobby?
He already said his top 2.
I said Dickerson, Bradley Williams,
Oh,
and then
that's
I was
right.
trying to
Bradley,
play the
yeah.
numbers game.
Okay.
And I actually had AJ Risley and Eric Oakley as kind of because of my top of the ratings. But then I had Garrett as my alternate. But when you guys were talking, I thought that makes sense. So I put Garrett back in, and I took AJ out.
Sorry, AJ. Dang.
Sorry, AJ. Nothing personal.
Yeah.
But when I look at the people that are left over,
Ouch.
and how many points I have, well, I mean, as far as
Just the way you said it. When I,
know,
look
I
at the
know.
people that are left, I mean,
I know,
God,
no, I know that's bad.
pull a name out of a hat.
No, AJ could definitely play well. AJ and Eric I think will both play well at Jonesboro.
AJ's due.
And both of them have really good power. AJ has underrated power. I didn't realize how far he threw until we played together.
I still think he's trying to figure out some of his discs.
For sure. Well, and it's just confidence in knowing your discs
Right.
because you've thrown with them for so long. Peter and I talked about that some at Waco. Because once you're in the woods, in the open, you can kind of fake it a little bit. You can be like, well, if I miss by a foot or two, no big deal.
Sure.
But in the woods,
Fake it till you make it.
yeah, miss by a foot or two, and that could be the difference between birdie and bogey. And so, yeah, for these guys who are out there doing it every single weekend, once they have just a little bit more comfortability with their discs,
Yeah.
I think we'll see them shoot
And
up.
I think AJ will get there. I mean, I'm not trying to, obviously I'm biased, but he's got some good quality products, but I think, what?
Just the way you said it.
But, he's got some good discs in his bag, but I don't know that he's found the right disc
Yeah.
because we have so many to choose from. And I'm sure he's getting feedback from you, from Zach, from, everybody out there. And so he's got to figure out on his own what discs are right for him.
Definitely.
Yeah. And the
He should
Ballista
watch-
Pro is killing it for him.
He should watch Is This Disc Right For You?
He should. He
And
should
then
really pick
he'd
up
be
on
good
it.
to go.
To see.
Right.
To see.
Of course, he's really loving that Goby, and we didn't do the Goby.
I know.
Yeah.
He really likes that Goby.
He throws his throw is pretty similar to Bobby. Like same distances,
pretty much
right?
the same, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he bombs. He throws really far
Yeah.
for sure. Who's your dark horse this week?
Oh, it's a tough one. Just kind of going through the names here. I really like AJ and Eric, like you guys both said. Goodness. I don't know if this is really even a dark horse,
Mhm.
but Zachariah Johnson.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 1,000 rated. He's right at 1,000 right now. So
Right.
I mean, it's hard to call. It's hard for me to call 1,000 rated guy
Totally.
a dark horse. But I think he's not a name that gets thrown around a whole lot, and he's a solid player, and he can bomb as well.
Yeah.
Both hands,
Yes.
which is pretty impressive.
Yeah. You saw that video of
Yeah.
him throwing that Explorer
Yeah.
left-handed.
Like 400 or something like that.
So stupid.
Stupid.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty dumb.
Now, the dark horse doesn't necessarily have to be our pick.
Doesn't have to be one of your picks, but
Just
someone that
know
you
that,
think's
yeah.
going to play well
Yeah.
at
Right.
the event.
Yeah.
Zachariah is my guy.
Yep. He can ball.
He can disc.
Yeah, that's right. I've said Kevin Jones's name before. I'll say it again this time. I do think, as I said before, I think AJ and Eric will both play very well. They've got the distance to compete out here. But Kevin Jones has like Superman distance. He throws
Man distance.
really far.
So it's not good.
Yeah, he just throws
Yeah.
super duper far. So I think he'll perform well out there. He's from Arkansas. I'm not sure if he's played disc side of heaven a whole lot, but when you throw like that, I don't think it matters.
Nah.
He's played the other side.
Yeah.
Not disc side. The other side.
Disc other side.
Disc other side. I'm going to go with Emerson Keith.
Yep.
That's a good pick.
I remember seeing him at Waco. I remember being really impressed with his play. I didn't watch a lot of it, but what I saw, I was pretty impressed. Wasn't he like on the second car or
I
something?
think he ended up tied for 7th or something.
Yeah. So
And he can throw too.
yeah,
Super far.
Yeah, he's a tiny guy, but
Yeah.
he can throw.
Yep.
So and he's got a cute bulldog.
That's true. Super cute dog.
So cute.
Yes. It wanted all the love.
It did. All right, so now on to the females.
Let's go on the female side.
Let's do it.
All right, so for my females now
Mm-hmm.
that I know that Paige is playing, obviously Paige Pierce is going to be up there. For my pick number 2,
Number 2.
I'm gonna go with Jessica Weiss.
Yep.
Solid.
It's a good choice.
Who you got?
I've got Paige Pierce winning the event.
You know what though? Because you guys said, go ahead.
And for fantasy disc golf, I picked Kona.
Really?
okay.
Why?
I've got, like I said, I've got quite a bit of my salary spent on the guys' side.
Yeah.
With Double G being my lowest rated player at 1004, which left me with Ricky at 1050 and Eagle and Chris Dickerson at 1035 apiece.
Yeah.
Which are, those are pretty high ratings. And then when Paige is 978, she's 17 points higher than any other female right now, or something like that. So that didn't leave me with a ton of points remaining, but I do think Kona can compete out here. She's got pretty good distance on the women's side. She and Rebecca Cox, for me, are. I went back and forth on which one of those I was going to pick because they both throw pretty far. But I ended up going with Kona because she's been putting in the work.
And they're both 1 point from each other rating
Yep.
wise.
Yeah, they're really close to one another for sure. Who you got?
I would have to agree. I mean, it's hard not to pick Paige on a course where it's just bomb, and then putt because she bombs and putts better than just about anybody, male or female.
Correct.
So it's hard not to go with Paige. And as far as an alternate, Kona is a really good choice, and so is Rebecca. And I mean, if you have enough points, Lisa's a great one too out there.
I agree. Lisa doesn't have the distance of the others, but she is very, very accurate.
So accurate.
And she may be the best putter in the women's
She
field.
jam sessions
Yep.
all day long.
Yep.
So I right now I would probably go with Paige and Kona.
Mm-hmm. I picked Lisa several events this year, and she's done well.
Bubby,
For my alternative,
who's your alternate lady?
Jennifer Allen.
Yep, she can throw.
I mean, she throw
can throw a
far.
frisbee.
She can throw far.
Yeah.
I think she's a good alternate if one of the two I picked, which is obviously what an alternate is.
Mhm.
I think she can give me some good points.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what Madison Walker does out here because she has reworked her game basically from the bottom up because of the wrist issues that she's had. She's thrown almost all backhands right now, just occasional forehands, whereas before it was all forehands. And she's got back-to-back 8 years under her belt right now. So I think she's riding a little bit of a hot streak and I think she could play well out there for sure.
What did she win?
She won.
Throw down the mountain.
And then
A tournament before that.
Yep. I don't remember what it was.
It was
on the East Coast.
Yeah, I was thinking Georgia for some reason, but
Mhm.
I just threw a name out
I
there.
didn't know that.
Yep.
All right. So that's all we have for our picks.
That's all we have.
That's all we got.
Picks.
So, guys,
Are we doing a giveaway this week or not?
we'll see.
Okay.
Next week we'll be like, I don't know if we're giving one away, but
Yeah,
let's give
let's
this
give
one
it
away.
If you
yeah.
tell us that we're giving one away this week, then I'll remember that for next week.
Okay. I'll give something away.
Okay. We are doing a giveaway. So-
It could be just a piece of advice.
Yes.
Oh,
Here's Sticksage.
be-
Here's here's your
hearty
giveaway this week.
handshake.
Yeah.
A hearty handshake. It could be a
Firm handshakes.
directions to
Firm
radius. So I'm not sure what it is. So anyway, get your picks in. Skipace.com. It's not too late to join. Even if you haven't joined yet, make sure you join because we'll do giveaways per week, different weeks. You may miss out on the overall points, little giveaway fun, but we'll have some stuff for you guys per week. So cool. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you next time. It'll be what event?
The next event after this is Texas States. That's the one that we'll be talking about.
Texas State, which is April 13th. All right, guys. See you.